News coming in from Kerala. We're looking at protests over sex abuse and harassment. Mahila Congress demanding Mukesh, the CPM MLA's resignation. Now, the Congress women hitting the streets. We're seeing that the cops resorting to water cannon on protesters as the Mahila Morcha of the Congress are out on the streets demanding that Mukesh resign. Mukesh is a lawmaker. They want him to resign from his post in the Legislative Assembly. Mahila Congress demanding that he step down. Congress women hitting the streets as they protest. The cops there resorting to water cannons to disperse protesters. Here you have those images on our screens there. The Mahila Congress being chased away by the police as they demand resignation of the CPIM MLA Mukesh, who's been accused of sexual harassment and charges of molestation as well. We know that Bollywood movement has come about after the Hema Committee report exposed the dirt within the film industry extensively, with testimonies of several victims, survivors who've spoken extensively of how they have been pushed into complying with the demands for sexual favors from these high and mighty, powerful men within the Malayalam film industry, if they wanted to last in the industry. If they wanted to work, if they wanted to last, if they wanted to pursue their passion, it wouldn't have come easy. It came with its fair share of sexual harassment and assault. And those testimonies there highlighting many powerful people, their names that have been revealed. One of them is Mukesh. Shivi Mole joining us, our correspondent, for more on that. Shivi, we're looking at the Congress Mahila Morcha women who are out in the streets protesting, demanding Mukesh resign from his post. Tell us more of their demands and the images that we see on our screens.
This is outside the Secretariat in Thiruvananthapuram, the state capital, where the Mahila Congress is taking out a protest, demanding Mukesh resignation. In fact, yesterday the Mahila Congress and the Youth Congress had also protested outside Mukesh residence in Thiruvananthapuram. Again, demanding his resignation, saying that he has no right to continue in this position of public representative. He's the MLA, CPM MLA, two-time CPM MLA. He was also the Lok Sabha candidate of the CPM in Kollam constituency in the recently concluded Lok Sabha election. So he's been in the picture of CPM for the last 10 years. So there's been growing demand asking his resignation. But we as the party is yet to take this call. There's been a lot of demands from inside the left democratic coalition, where the allies of CPI like CPI and NCP have said that Mukesh should resign and face the investigation. But the party stand yesterday, the leaders who were speaking were saying that, he need not resign, he should face the investigation. If proven guilty, then we will ask him to resign, has been the party stand. They politically attacked the Congress back, also saying that two of the Congress MLAs are also facing sexual assault charges and is continuing in the position. So if they can do that, the first and the second MLA who is currently in the assembly can continue in the position, even when they are facing sexual assault allegations and facing a case. Then Mukesh can also, if they resign, then we'll ask Mukesh to resign. It's been the political, stand that's been taken by the CPM. But again, it's a Hema Committee report that was formed by the state government itself, the left government itself. It's the first time that the state government in the country has made a committee like this to study the issues of women in the film industry. So in the background of that, when an MLA of their own party is facing such serious allegations, then there's a moral responsibility for the CPM to ask their MLA to submit his resignation. That's not happening. He's got the Ernakulam District Sessions Court has asked to withhold this arrest, not to make any arrest till September 3 in his bail anticipatory bail application. But that will be considered in detail on September 3rd. For Mukesh, today he was in Thiruvananthapuram, he left for Ernakulam, is what we are understanding, and he will be holding a discussion with his lawyers in Ernakulam, and the CPM State Secretary is also holding a meeting today in Thiruvananthapuram regarding what decision to be made on Mukesh resignation. That's been growing demand in the last many days ever since the allegations against him broke out.
Shivi, thank you very much for joining us with those details. Now, multiple cases have been registered in Bollywood sexual harassment scandal. Second FIR has been registered against the popular Malayalam actor Jayasuriya. The case was registered after the complainant's statement was recorded by the investigative authorities. Now, according to both FIRs, Jayasuriya is accused of outraging the modesty of a woman, using criminal force against women, demanding sexual favors and stalking them. Now, meanwhile, an FIR has also been lodged against Malayalam filmmaker VK Prakash with the Kollam police. In fact, he has been booked for alleged sexual harassment by an anonymous survivor.
All those victims or survivors who are coming out and then speaking their mind out, they are not party to it. But we are also collectively responsible for a film industry which in the last 6 months brought out some wonderful films, and the world talked about Malayalam film. We are rocked by this kind of scandal coming out. So there was an underbelly to it. That is the whole thing. And any underbelly for any system cannot be suppressed for a long period.
A series of cases is coming up against him. Not a single case. Every day, new cases are coming up. It is the duty of the CPM. They are ruling the state. They have to take action against Mukesh. But even the demands are raising among the LDF partners and from the opposition side and from among the public. The CPM is protecting their MLA, who is an accused in the sexual abuse case, sexual harassment case. This is very unfortunate.